Folks, Suzanne Beasley, Government Relations Director for SEANC, here with your legislative update this week. House Bill 243, entitled University Legislative Priorities / COVID Impacts, has been on quite the journey, so I'm going to tell you about it. First of all, let me be very clear that the language in this bill does not specify any of the provisions will only be acted upon in case of another COVID crisis, which means the university system president would be able to implement measures in this bill for any budgetary issues any of the campuses might have in the future. The bill contains language for pay cuts for university employees. The primary bill sponsor is Representative John Hardister, and he was responding to the university system's request for tools for their proverbial toolbox. The bill is a solution for a problem that does not exist at this time. System officials have publicly insisted over and over that they have no intentions of implementing any of the measures in House Bill 243. State government includes universities, and y'all, we know what happens in one part of state government easily gets picked up by other agencies, and we just can't have that. The bill passed the House unanimously with its original language for a 20% pay cut for anyone making more than $45,000 a year and a sunset date of December 31st, 2022. At this point, SEANC had good reason to believe that the pay cut language could be eliminated from the bill and legislators could move forward with the other provisions in the bill. So this week, SEANC hit the ground hard, working with the Senate to amend those harmful pay cuts out of the bill. Senator Don Davis amended the language, raising the threshold from $45,000 to $65,000 and decreasing the amount of the cut from 20% to 10%. Child pay cut is a pay cut is a pay cut. The lobbying team went to work engaging district chairs and impact area leadership to get out the word to Collier legislators and tell them this is a bad move for working people and urge them to oppose House Bill 243. As always, you folks stepped up to the plate and helped amplify the message. The bill passed the Senate along a party line vote with one more amendment from Senator Mike Lee to move the sunset date up to December 31st, 2021 this year. The lobbying team went back to work on the House. So the bill was not passed out of the Senate in the same form that it arrived. So we needed the House to vote not to concur on the bill and then work with the conferees to get that bad language removed. Our efforts resulted in the primary sponsor, Representative Hardister, making the motion on the House floor not to concur with the Senate's version, and the chamber voted unanimously not to concur. Representatives Hardister, Clemens, and Pickett were appointed as House conferees, and at this time the Senate has not made their appointments, but there's ongoing conversations happening regarding what will be included in the conference report, so we'll keep you posted. Now hang with me, because the UNC Board of Governors met Friday, and that made things maybe a little more clear about why the pay cuts in House Bill 243 became so important to the system and why they dug in. An education reporter was present at the BOG meeting and live tweeting play-by-play actions being discussed by the board. Among the board's considerations was a 20% bonus for chancellors who met certain goals at their campuses, and each campus would be responsible for paying the bonus. Now remember, House Bill 243 pay cuts were not tied solely to COVID-related budget issues that campuses may experience. And the very next day, after SEANC has battled that bill into a conference committee, trying to protect working people who received no pay increases the last biennium because of the budget stalemate, the UNC Board of Governors is considering bonuses for chancellors. What the heck? It's a bad look for the system and ultimately for the state about how they treat working people. We'll keep you posted on where they land at the end of this. Also on the move this week was House Bill 269. It provides a 2% COLA for retirees, and it passed House Pensions and Retirement and will now go to the House Appropriations Committee. House Bill 198 passed the House, and SEANC worked directly with the Department of Agriculture to clarify some language regarding employee classification in that bill to make sure that non-exempt employees in the forestry division would continue to receive proper overtime. So thanks for taking time to check out what's up with SEANC and the legislature. Thank you for being informed and engaged and willing to take action. Be sure to check your inbox for the scoop, and we will see you next week.